to the new section of Upskills, the complete learning platform. Today we are going to deal with simple interest, which is one of the important part of quantitative aptitude test. So, in order to solve the sums in a simple interest, there is only one formula that you need to know, which is simple interest is equal to PNR by 100, where P is the principal amount and the number of years are the rate. So, what is basically a simple interest? Let's say about you are putting 100 rupees in a bank and you are going to keep it for 2-3 years. Then the interest will be the same for each and every year at the end of the year. Let's put 1,000 rupees in a bank for a year at a rate of 20%. Now you're gonna find the simple interest, which is simple interest is equal to PNR by 100, and it is given that P is 1000, number of year is 1 and the rate is 20, the whole divided by 100. By calculating it, that's 200 rupees at the end of the year. So the interest of 1000 rupees is 200. Now let's do couple of questions to understand this. First question, how much time will it take for an amount of rupees 450 to yield rupees 81 as interest of 4.5% per annum of simple interest? So we know that simple interest is equal to PNR by 100. Here it is given that the interest is 81 and P is equal to 450, R is equal to 4.5%, which will be equal to 4.5 by 10. By substituting these values in the equation, we will get that 81 is equal to 450 into n into 4.5 divided by 1000. Therefore, n is equal to 81 into 1000 divided by 450 into 4.5, which will be equal to 4 years. Now, the second question. A sum of rupees 12,500 amounts to rupees 15,500 in 4 years at the rate of simple interest. What is the rate of interest? So, we know that new amount is equal to old amount plus interest. Interest is equal to 15,500 minus 12,500, which will be equal to 3,000. Therefore, simple interest is equal to PNR by 100. That is 3,000 is equal to 12,500 into 4 into n divided by 100. R equal to 3,000 into 100 divided by 12,500 into 4, which will be equal to 6%. Now, the third question. What will be the ratio of simple interest earned by a certain amount at the same rate of interest for 6 years and that of 9 years? So, they have given same rate of interest. So, they have asked to find the ratio. So, with the help of simple interest, we are going to do this. It is given that R1 by R2 is equal to PNR by 100 divided by PNR by 100 for 6 and 9 years. As we don't know the value of principal amount, we will put P itself. And for first, it is 6 years and it is given that the rate is same. So, we will put R divided by 100 divided by P into 9 into R by 100. As we know, the same principal amount is the one we are taking for 6 and 9 years. So, we will put, so we know that P and R is same in both conditions. So, both will get cancelled and as a result, we will get 6 by 9 as the answer, which is equal. Some people get confused that if it is same or not. Whether they have to take it as P1 or P2 or something else. But we know that the simple interest is earned for the same amount for 6 and 9 years. So, P will always be same, though they didn't mention it in the question. Now the fourth question. A person borrows rupees 5,000 for 2 years at 4% per annum simple interest. He immediately lends it to another person at 6.1/4% per annum for 2 years. Find his gain transaction per year. So let's find his gain first. Gain is equal to, it can be found by finding the simple interest between the person he immediately lent to minus the initial simple interest he earned. So PNR by 100 by first minus PNR by 100 second. Here first is equal to 5,000 into 25 into 6.1/4 can be written as 25/4. The whole divided by 100 minus 5,000 into 2 into 4 by 100. By simplifying it, we get 625 minus 400, which is equal to 225. So this is the gain for 2 years. So in order to find the gain transaction per year, just divide it by 2. So 225 divided by 2 is equal to 112.5 rupees. So the gain transaction per year is 112.5 rupees. The major mistake that a lot of people do is that they just find the value of 225 and stop at that. And it will be an answer in the options too. So read the question carefully. Here they are asking for per year gain. Now the fifth question. A certain amount earns simple interest of rupees 1,750 after 7 years. Had the interest been 2% more, how much more interest would it have earned? We know that simple interest is equal to PNR by 100. So at least 3 variables must be known in order to find the fourth variable. Here if you see that the principal amount is missing. So if the principal amount is missing, we won't be able to find the accumulated value for the given number of years. So here the answer is nothing but the data is inadequate or insufficient. But in order to confuse you, another answer will be given in the option. But when you know the concept better, you know that without the principal amount, you won't be able to find the simple interest. So that's all for today's section. Hope all of you understand the concept clearly. Thank you.